wait. We've got a champ in the house, an actual champion, Dearica Hamby, joining us now. 3-time All-Star. Yep.
Yeah.
Chandler woke up. Okay, I know you were at the game.
Uh-huh.
God, now what is it, Saturday? Ooh, everything's a blur. What did you think?
Game.
Like, what do you think about the vibes?
I thought it was cool. I mean, it's always fun to go to NBA games. I mean, even the atmosphere is always just different from being a player on the floor to watching, being a spectator. But it's fun. It's fun to have basketball in Vegas. Obviously, I played here for a while, but to be able to attend NBA games here is always cool.
Is there a difference? Because Chandler noticed it, and I think we're all pretty cynical in nature. So to feel more intense, did you find that as well?
Yeah. I mean, it was just a good game overall. I sat next to Lou actually the whole time. He kept talking about how the Hawks were a second-half team. It was going to be a game, so I would definitely say it feels a little bit more intense, especially like in crunch time.
I like that.
With you guys, Commissioner's Cup, do you have the incentives that I'm not? All right.
I mean, this is about to get weird. Yeah.
I know you guys get a ring. There's a
rude.
banner, but what are the incentives for the Commissioner's Cup? Or let me ask you this: what would you like to see the incentives?
Oh, for sure. I mean, if we could get 500K, that'd be amazing. But we get a few thousand. We get, I think, 30,000 was what it was when we won that year. I think 2022. And I think you get to donate some money to like your favorite charity.
What?
Yes.
I'm not donating anything. Y'all need to pay me.
Keep all that.
You would think, but we would
Donate.
but
We got. That's ridiculous.
Make some changes there.
Yeah, we got to fix something. I think.
You're a 2-time 6th Woman of the Year.
we know, Lou, you got one more.
Here it goes.
But you got 3 All-Stars.
Yeah.
I don't have 3 All-Stars.
Slacker.
Why do you think that is in the men's game? Why do you think it's so hard for people like myself and you've been able to transcend? Why don't we get the love of the All-Star nods like we should when we're probably averaging more points?
I mean, it's just the reality. You can only have 10 people on the floor at a time, 5 players per team. And there's just the minutes, you know, like I would average when I was maybe 23 to 25 minutes a game. And as a starter, you jump up to 33 minutes a game. That's 9 extra minutes to get off. And just when I was in Vegas, I wanted to be a part of something bigger, championship team. So I kind of played my role. And I think we've seen the transition now being like the face of the Sparks. 6-mans, they're capable of being franchise players. And I think I've kind of showed that.
Absolutely. So 3 All-Star appearances in the last 4 years. How important was that to get those starts, get those reps to show you that you can take your game to that next level?
I mean, kind of what I went through. I'm more of like, Spike was kind of a motivator. And I wanted to show that I was capable even postpartum. You know, I have 2 kids under 8 years old. And I would say I took the year off, the year I gave birth. And then I've had the best season of my career, 9 months after, so to say. Yeah.
I like how you're like, took the year off.
Yeah. Year off.
Is there a way to, because now I'm thinking about it, you're right, there are only so many slots on an All-Star. I mean, we've already started discussing All-Star on the NBA side and have run out of spots already, and we're not even close. And I know they've discussed different formats and maybe a tournament style and what have you. Would that add? Would you want that? Would it dilute it, the honor, or would it actually be cool for fans to get to see more of the stars that are watching anyways?
I think the guys probably would appreciate it a little bit more because you can. I mean, All-Star Weekend it's exciting, but it's also draining. And I know we always joke about like maybe they should put it like in the Bahamas or something where
yes, please.
You know, it makes it more fun, so to say.
We were talking about this last night. I feel like the best thing they could do for All-Star Weekend is make a one-on-one tournament. I feel like that's interesting. Obviously, I don't know if guys would do it. Because
but one-on-one or go to Cabo.
Yeah, and then there's the factor of getting hurt if you play one-on-one, so I don't know if it'll ever happen.
Yeah, that was a big one people said, the hurt.
I don't want any more gimmicks. I just want the guys that we love so much for us to be able to see them compete at the highest.
But they're never gonna because it doesn't matter. There's nothing.
I can't subscribe to that because there was a time where you saw that the fourth quarter, you knew shit's gonna get real.
That's true. You only watch the fourth sometimes.
The fourth quarter is gonna get real. We've even lost that. Like the fourth quarter was the time you like, okay, we're gonna see who. Yeah. You know, it's levels.
But you know,
superstars is all-stars. That's what I want.
So much money involved.
100%.
What do you think about the Sabrina Steph thing? Because for me, it was the most.
That was dope.
I mean, I think it's.
That was more interesting than the game.
Yeah.
against like NBA guys. Like I play against NBA guys all the time, and they're like, "I'm beat a few," and they're like, "Oh shit."
Put an address on it. Put an address on it. Get that kid his flowers.
Who was it? Who was it?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. I ain't gonna do that to nobody because I wouldn't want to be the guy she shouts out.
Why? It's not like it's not like I beat them. She should beat them.
But there's a level of respect between NBA players and WNBA players that the outside world, so to say, I guess, doesn't feel or see. And so I think that was a way for people to be like, oh, okay, like, I mean, Sabrina's good and Steph's obviously good. Right. But to see her compete at a high level and keep it close, whatever.
I loved it.
Yeah, that was great.
Great.
I thought it was like one of the coolest parts of the entire All-Star weekend. Yeah. Are you kind of over sort of a lot of the narratives that have, it's crazy because for me, WNBA, no, it's never been hotter. Like I have friends that don't even watch sports that all of a sudden are asking me about like, oh, that's interesting. And yet I feel like it continues to be under this weird negative cloud. It pisses me off. So I don't know how it makes you feel.
I mean, I've gone through this will be my third CBA. I'm aging myself.
Oh my.
But
shut it.
This will be my third CBA. So I've gone through kind of each step of the development, so to say, of the W. I've been a part of a very bad team. I've been a part of a very good team. I've been a part of less money, more money. So it was only like a matter of time. And obviously we had a tremendous rookie class that came in and gave, this different element of the social media genre or the era with the younger kids. They're not kids, they're women now, but the college kids. And just the social media platform that they've been able to create and build for themselves has definitely helped.
It's kind of crazy to watch it be sort of skewed sometimes in a bad way.
Before we go too far, I want to ask you a question because I saw online the Sparks. Y'all had a watch party.
Let's talk about it. Come on.
Yeah, because
it was really heartbreaking.
Yeah, I want to know, and I know a lot of that energy was hedged on Paige Beckers.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't get it.
Yeah.
What's the vibes like now? Like,
I think
are you
in
still
the
excited
moment,
to have the second
for
pick,
sure.
Or?
I mean, it's still a top pick, and last year we got Cam at the second pick, so obviously there's a lot of talent still at the second pick. But I think it was just more of a shock because it was like we had the highest odds, and it was more like, wow, like y'all really did that. But obviously, I think the Sparks got some tricks up our sleeve, and I do believe everything happens for a reason. And if Paige goes first or whatever, that's cool. I think we have we're gonna have what we need to be able to compete at a high level.
By the way, 1 year Houston sent me at the draft lottery show.
Really?
I got the 14th pick. It was the quickest night.
You're probably,
holy shit, this could not have went worse.
Yeah.
The 14th?
The last pick.
I know the Spurs got lucky that last one. I felt pretty good about it because I was like, how did that? I think it was supposed to be Atlanta.
It gotta suck though. You put a whole watch party together, the world's watching it, and it's like.
And I know everybody saw the video. You could feel it.
Oh yeah.
But it was more of a shock because it was like 44%. Like
the math.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Man, an hour just flew by. So that is our first show in the books here in Las Vegas. We got through it. I think we learned a lot, Dearica, and we're happy that you could be a part of the process with us.
We saved the best for last.
We really did. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with Chandler.